It is not just shocking but absolutely shameful. A 6-year-old girl was allegedly raped by the staff members of a highly reputed school in Bangalore. Earlier today, angry parents protested outside the school and demanded action from the management. The under pressure school authorities for now have completely denied role of their staffers. But how can they even attempt to wash their hands of the incident when a child who studies in their school has been raped?
As has been discussed in the meeting, which has been incomplete, which I am yet to complete, but what we've already agreed on is additional security, additional CCTVs, special care, additional staff to ensure that they are monitored.
Are you confirming that this incident has happened in the school?
No, the investigation is on.
Why did it take so much time to respond? So if school is involved somewhere in the case. Why did it take so much time to respond? School is involved. Our management is involved. Sir, why did it take so much time to respond?
No one is involved from the management. Thank you very much.
After the complaint was given to us on 14th of July, we are conducting the investigation, and very detailed investigation is being conducted in this regard. The case is being supervised by an officer of the rank of DIG, that is the Joint Commissioner of Police East, and 2 DCPs are working on this case. We have formed a number of teams. Since the incident has happened inside the school and allegedly by the people working over there, our focus is on the school only, and we are collecting all possible evidence in the form of CCTV footage or the statements of the people who are working there. Some people have been suspected, but we have detained them, we are questioning them. We are trying to collect the clinching evidence in the case, and we are in touch with the school management, parents in this regard, and all leads are being pursued.
And how can the school say that they are not responsible for anything that would happen to you?
Yeah, there is one paper actually which we sign when the child is admitted to the school. In that there are some 14-15 clauses, and it says that actually the school is not responsible for the child's security and safety inside the school. And apart from that, when they go for this outing activity, again one more paper we have to sign. In that they say that during these trips, outing trips, they are not responsible for child security. So these are really ridiculous actually.
Till we get reasonable assurance from the school authorities that adequate security measures are in place, I am not going to send my child to this school for sure. And they need to show these the so-called additional security measures in person to all the parents. Then only we would get this assurance and we will send.
This is totally unacceptable because school is considered to be the safest place. Parents trust school more than home. When they both go to work, they want the child to be safely, in the school. And if schools are not taking responsibility, and in this case it is totally unacceptable, the behavior of the school for not explaining this to children, not taking any action, not owning up to the responsibility. It is totally unacceptable because after all, if the schools won't take care of the children and children are not safe at home, so where should parents leave their children with? And this is, they need to explain, they must explain why it happened, what happened, and what action they have taken, and such situation, what are they doing to, in future to avoid this kind of a situation.
ये तो वहाँ जो कर्नाटक सरकार है उनको तुरंत हस्तक्षेप करना चाहिए, क्योंकि जो स्कूल अपने बच्चों की सुरक्षा नहीं कर सकते उस स्कूल को स्कूल के रूप में हम कैसे मान सकते हैं? ये बहुत ही गलत है। निश्चित रूप पर स्कूल की प्रेमिसेस में और स्कूल की बसेस में ये मुख्य सवाल उनका है, उनकी जिम्मेदारी है।
Let me honestly tell you, nothing will influence the police.
So what is the medical report shows and what are the sections you have booked against?
It is as per that and the POSCO, the prevention of sexual assault on that and the child we have taken up. We added that and the section 376 IPC, and there is no that's in the iota of that's and the mistakes or defects as far as the registration of the cases is concerned.
Sir, about the medical reports and what exactly it shows?
It is confirmed.
It's confirmed.
Yeah.
Are you looking at the involvement of more people within the
No, not like that. Not see, we have to go by that and the version of that and the child, and added with the circumstantial evidences, and whatever that and it is come to our notice after having conducting let's say the investigation with transparency. We will take action as well.
I've just spoken to the chairperson of the State Commission for Protection of Child Rights. The State Commission has taken suo motu cognizance of this case, and they have also registered a complaint in their office, and they're following it up. As far as I can understand of the issue, it appears that a child was abused in the school. She even brought it to the notice of her teachers, and yet no action was taken by the school authorities. Now the POCSO Act in this matter is very clear. If any incident of assault, sexual assault or abuse on a child is reported to anybody, and the person is bound under the law to inform the police about that. So I think the stand of the school management committee that they are not responsible for it is totally incorrect. They are responsible for it under the Act.
I definitely see that, this now getting much more coverage than what we were expecting it yesterday will actually help people to voice whatever has happened earlier, and they have kept quiet and they have tried to convey to school, not only the school, maybe other schools as well, but things didn't actually, they were never taken seriously. So I seriously see this as a very, very big thing that people should really come up and say it out and put it on Facebook group page that we have or wherever possible and voice it out. So that now it really becomes like a big thing, and definitely I see that until and unless the guy who has done something like this gets punished and really punished severely with a proper law in place, things won't change. People won't fear.